So let's get started. Yeah, I got peak after the sale. So recently I was doing a podcast interview thing with Zach207, and he said, "Hey, I have a video idea for you." And I went, "Oh, great." And basically, a while ago, let me actually find this and let me pull it up. You got TASes. Okay. Well, god damn, I'm so bald in that thumbnail. So, not this one. This is the BTT, but this one. Wow, these thumbnails are exactly the same. I'm even wearing the same shirt. Anyways, in this video, I watched... There's no way I watched 5. Whatever. I watched some TASes. Alright? And, this was in November of 2021. And I watched through and it was a very fun video. And Zach was basically like, CJ, the TASes have gotten way better. I'm not going bald again. The TASes have gotten way better. You gotta watch them. And I was like, yeah, okay. You send me a playlist, I'll watch them. And boom. Zach sent me a playlist of 61 TASes. All miscellaneous. Not one whole TAS speedrun. But 60 short videos, each like 10 seconds to a minute. Short TASes that are apparently going to be pretty cool. And apparently they've just gotten way better over the last few years. So I figured, why not? Yeah, let's watch them. Let's react. I'll give my insight as to why maybe they're super crazy or whatever. But why not? Let's freaking do it. Let's watch the TASes. So without further ado, I guess let's just get started. Let's start here with employees only in 8 seconds, 12 frames. Super Mario Odyssey TAS. When does it? Oh, okay. Wait, what? Okay, hold on. I'm already pausing. How did they... Actually, sorry. Excuse me. You know what? We're going to watch the whole thing through and then I'll go back. I will interrupt. But I'm very confused. What the hell was that? Oh, I should probably explain what a TAS is. Okay, so a TAS is a tool-assisted speedrun. Now that you've seen this, you can get an idea. You saw how fast that was, right? This is not being done by a human. This is frame by frame being programmed by a human for a computer to execute. So, you know, for example, I can be like, oh, frame 1, press A. Frame 2, press A again. And, it can do things like that humans can't, like press a button every frame. And in Mario Odyssey, it doesn't even seem like for Mario Odyssey a TAS would help that much compared to, something that like humans could do. But you'd be surprised with some of these TASes. Like this, for example, I'm very curious how they grabbed the moon so early. Because you can see Mario's not even close to the moon. How's he grabbing it? Also, this pose of Mario is always so funny to me. So this is very confusing. I don't know how they're grabbing the moon so far away. And then diving like frame 1. That is very crazy. Moon clip warps hitbox. But how do you moon clip without touching the moon? Anyways, crazy start. Very short one, but a crazy start. Okay, so this is kind of continuing through Sand Kingdom. It's way louder than the last one. It's gonna be... Wow, okay. Let's watch again. We immediately spin pound, spin throw, spin pound into the moon. Probably get it on the first frame that it's able to be grabbed. What the hell is that cat bounce? Oh my god. Wow. which is incredible. And it's crazy they made this in 1970.
You got
Just
pretty
like
good recently.
so impressive. Thanks, General. So I am pretty good. Yeah, this is Zach's playlist. Okay, next up, Luncheon Magma sub area. Oh boy, yeah, this one's probably gonna be crazy. Wait. Oh, okay, it's just this moon back here. Damn. Sorry, I interrupted. Oh wow. Okay, hold on. So he does this cap bounce, or he doesn't. Yeah, he doesn't cap bounce. He avoids Cappy, but keeps holding him there. Here, we'll go into 0.5. Keeps holding Cappy there. Does not bounce on him. Then to avoid hitting the lava, bounces on Cappy. That is crazy. Down throw, roll cancel. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Absolutely bonkers. Okay, now we're continuing that part in the run. Whoa. 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 What? Okay, that part seemed pretty standard. But how did he get that jump? We're going to 0.5 again. Landing on the tiniest little segment. What is... How are they doing a roll cancel here? Okay, it's kind of like a... The cap return. What? How did it even land? This audio is horrible, but... Like, look at that. He should have bonked there or something, but god damn. Wow, and that is like pretty easy to overlook. Is making sure to grab the moon at the lowest possible point on the first possible frame. So he times the ground pound perfectly to then, right as the moon becomes grabbable, he's at the lowest possible point where it can be grabbed. So that afterwards, they can get this, I assume, spin pound off as fast as possible since they're lowest to the ground. Wow. Very crazy. Very vibey. Luncheon timer moon. Oopsie. Hold on. Go away. Luncheon timer moon. So this is after you warp back to the Odyssey. Let's watch it. Damn. Whoa. What the hell is going on? Jeez Louise. Okay, let's watch back through. The spin throw into the triple jump. Making sure to grab it all the way on the left side of the moon, pretty much. And then, oh my god, getting Cappy back early. Going back to the, holy moly, dude. God damn. All right, ruin to start TAS. This one seems like it's going to be very short. Whoa. Whoa, where are you going? Oh my god. What? Wait, what? This used to be in the BTTs, right? No, I don't know. Oh my god, dude. Not much to say there. That's just crazy. That is just crazy. All right, we got the Bowser fight. How crazy can this possibly be? This is like pretty auto-scrollery, it feels like, for the most part. This one's quiet as hell. Hold on. Whoa. Whoa. Okay. Was there a reason that they went high like that? I wonder. Okay, we'll wait through the boring part. He's doing backwards triple jumps just to flex. This is the fun thing about TASes, is that you can just do dumb shit like that when you're like waiting on a cycle. It's beautiful. What the hell? This is crazy. Oh, are they manipulating Bowser? No, right? I feel like they're just fucking around. All right, well. There it is. Not too much to talk about there. -1 frame is the name of the clip. Well, damn. You're telling me that saved 1 frame? Kind of forgot we're on a playlist. I can just let it go. Jeez Louise. All right. Sick. Snow Shop to Typhoon Room V2. Okay, so this is the route where it goes shop first. Are they going to do the jump across? No. Okay, yeah, that's only faster in 2-player. I thought so, but I thought maybe with a TAS, they'd figure out a way. Jeez Louise. They open the map there because, fun fact, while you got a moon text is on screen normally, if you try to go through the loading zone, the load isn't there for some reason. It doesn't load in. And they have to open the map and close it in order to, like, open the loading zone pretty much. Otherwise, if you're too fast, it's just, there's no point in even going that fast because you're going to have to wait for the loading zone to load in. I don't know why it's like that, but I guess opening the map fixes it. Let's watch again, though. Damn, that spin throw is crazy. Wow, that spin bound is so not humanly possible. Very quick opening and closing the map, too. Oh, okay, now we're... Oh, no, okay. People room. What is this? I've never seen this version of doing it. What the hell? Alright. Wow, okay. Very cool. Jeez Louise. So they grab the lever... Get a big bounce off the heads. Oh, I forgot they do it off the heads. I thought they still did the triple jump in runs. Jeez Louise. That is crazy. That is just absolutely bonkers. Cloud speed boost glitch. Okay, I mean, this is something that people do in run. Jesus Christ, dude. Why does everyone record at such different volumes? Oh my god. Wait, okay, I've never seen it done that fast without even needing to dive afterwards. Damn. That's sick as hell. Okay, we got flooded pipes in 1-player. There's also a 2-player version. I don't really know what the difference is going to be. I guess 2 players may be a little faster because you don't have to do the triple jump. But this is done in any percent now. I mean, this, like, Tyrone does this shit. Probably other people as well. This triple throw, or this triple jump moon clip is crazy. You, like, time the cap throw perfectly, but it's, like, you have to be position perfect. You have to be, like, frame perfect. It is so specific. There is a 2-player version. And if it's the way that I used to do it, then it's a lot easier. It's not... Jesus. It's not easy. But I was able to do this, like, I don't know, 30, 40% of the time when I was doing mid-caps runs. It is. But they obviously do it way faster than I did it. Jesus Christ. Christ. Yeah, this one's a little different. I mean, you have to have Cappy away from you, I believe, and it's like it's a specific kind of moon clip that's like a fake throw moon clip. Or I remember what it is. You do a jump with Cappy on second controller and then cap throw with Mario. It's very specific timing, but it's a lot easier than the triple jump one in one player. So I'm not trying to say I'm as good as Tyrone, but you guys can. Well, let's see the poison room. God, it's so quiet. Oh, wow. What? Whoa, whoa, whoa. What the? What the hell was that? Okay, first off. Oh my God. How did they even make this? That was like... It did the correction thing. Look at that. Mario's there. The upwarp. Literally like 1 pixel. Perfect, whatever. I'm just making that up. But I need to see this next part. How they even got up there with the spiny. So they capture Bro. Okay, we blow him off. Immediately jump out, dive. Oh my God, the spin throw roll cancel. Wow. If you don't know, killing the spiny over here is faster than killing it with the blowy joey because something about the way that the camera like adjusts here. You can see as you get the moon, the camera moves. But if you're up here already, it has to move a lot less distance and it takes a lot less time. Something like that. Absolutely crazy. Wow. That is bonkers. All right, well, now let's see it in 2-player. How different is it going to be? Oh, my God. What? What? Now, I assume the rest is going to be pretty... Oh, never mind. So this way, the camera had to move even less, it seems like. Oh, my God, dude. I mean, the jump is crazy enough, but then they put Mario... They knock the hat off with Cappy, and then ground pound stall and capture the Typhoon on the final frame of grabbing the moon so that it gives you the perfect warp. Then have Cappy go and take the spiny out. Damn. Damn. That is absolutely bonkers. 2-player is so cool. 2-player makes this game so much cooler. Jesus Christ. Alright, we're in Bowser's Kingdom now. From the beginning until the story moon. So this is a pretty long one. Damn. What? Hold on. I'm not rewinding yet. What the f... And got all the coins. That's going to grab first frame? I guess so. Oh my God. That down throw roll cancel was crazy. This beginning part does feel very like normal. Obviously, there's not much to do. You're kind of just rolling straight. I'm sure it's just frame perfect rolls. I think that top level runners do a variation of this, but obviously not as good. But this... Jump out, down throw roll cancel, and somehow land the jump on that rail. Barely make this. Jeez Louise. The backwards roll cancel looks pretty sick. And then we just mess around until the moon goes in. Damn. Damn. Alright, well, now Ogre Moon to the Shards Moon. We're just continuing Bowser's Kingdom. Alright, That is a long cutscene. Jesus. The start is outdated. Damn. I've never seen that. How? How does that hit the shard? Wait, how did that hit the shard? Like, that's not even close to it. I'm trying to watch Cappy here. Hold on. I guess because he's trying to come back to Mario, he's kind of like going, you know, on a parallel path to Mario. It hits the shard, but wow, that is crazy. And then here, okay, wait, somehow not hitting the fire there. I didn't even notice that before. How are they rolling over the torch without hitting the fire? That's crazy. But then getting Cappy right in position. Oh my god, brushing right up against the poke. Look at that. He is overlapping with the Pokeo and not hitting it. Even with all that, barely able to make it to the moon in time. Wow. That is awesome. That was probably the coolest one we've seen yet. I want to watch it again in full. The up throw roll cancel. I think that was for a triple throw, but I don't actually know if it did do a triple throw. Down throw roll cancel to get Cappy to go extra distance. Jesus. Wow. Damn. Okay, that's the coolest one yet. That one takes it. Okay, now we have the same beginning, but in 2-player. Okay, yeah, obviously. Just send Cappy forward, of course. That is exactly the same. Okay, but with a... Okay, and then we get Cappy up there. Oh my god, he doesn't even have to put the stairs down. You can just squeeze Cappy in there? Wow. That is funny. I did not know that was possible. I did not know that that was possible. That's crazy. Damn. Okay. And now, again, the shards, but in 2-player. Oops. And there he goes. I mean, anything where you can just have Cappy work independently is going to go absolutely insane in 2-player. Like, look at this. Oh, my God. Jeez Louise. Oh, my God. This is mediocre. CJya does better. Well, yeah, but it's nice to see what second place is like. All right, and now the next part, or not the next part, but just the Harriet and Topper fights in 2-player. Oh, wow. I've never seen it done like that. I mean, if you guys have seen this strat before, it's absolutely insane. This is obviously, I'm going to turn this down a little, like an elevated version of this strat, but runners do this strat. What is it called? Sar Bomba, where you can have like the bomb levitating in the air. I've never seen it both with one hat, and then you can just put it on top of Harriet, immediately blow her up, and she's gonna stand up, immediately blow up, completely skip phases. That is crazy. All right, well, let's see what Topper's like. I'm sorry, what? What the hell was that? Okay, sure. What? I'm sorry, I said I wasn't going to stop in the middle of it, but what the hell is that? The spin? The spin jump into hitting the hat is crazy. That is so funny. That's interesting. So during this time, like here, I'm surprised you can't hit him. Obviously, they're not hitting him, so he can't be hit. I would assume it's a TAS. So there's like all these frames where he's actually invincible. I did not know that. That is crazy. And then we grab the moon. Not really that important, but I figured I'd look. Very optimal. Very nice. All right, more two-player stuff. I'm getting a little confused by the name of the next one. Two-player, the 2D section. Which I guess is faster, two-player 80%. Actually, that is a new thing. Two-player 80% theoretically is faster. It is faster to do Cascade without beating Madame Brood, which means mid-cap strats are on the table, bro. It's crazy. So they do the clip out of bounds to get into the 2D section quicker, and do the 2D section, just like in mid-caps. Interesting. There it is. William goes on an adventure. Oh, as in Bullet William. So is this a speed TAS or why is it called that? What? What? The no music is very weird. Why would they do it like this? I ran TAS, I ran bingo. What? Holy, no, hey, I wasn't done with that one. I wanted to watch that one again. Because how did they damn blow up the block without... Wow, I assume frame perfect. That is crazy. This is for the new 2P route where we do morning metro. There's no way that's faster. What? All right, wire shoot to enter building. What the hell is all this, dude? Do we need all this? Okay, it's gone. Oh my god. Okay, this is a bit of a longer one. How are they doing that? I'm gonna wait. We do manual DSTA. What? Oh my god. Jeez Louise. Okay, there were a few interesting things I noticed here. Oh my god, I'm realizing what's happening. This is crazy. Okay, wow. That was a really interesting one. So, first off, let's just start from the beginning. Let's analyze this shiz. We're turning the camera down, I assume for some taxi cycles. We throw the plant. Barely makes it. I don't know how they're doing that throw so fast. Get the seed to barely go into that pot. And then you can see here, they're turning the camera up. Because the seed is growing, but it will only grow while it's on screen. Or if you go into a sub area, come out. But we're not doing that here, obviously. So they're constantly turning the camera up to look at the seed so that it grows and it's ready by the time they get there. No idea how they did this. This is ridiculous. You can see here again, or actually what I missed. Because it's off camera, it's very hard to tell. It seems like they throw Cappy out. They're getting the pole over on the right here. Boom. Capture it once it's on screen. Go up. Grab the moon. Hit the seed. You can see the other seed still hasn't grown because it hasn't been on screen at all. So then during this whole next section, make sure it's on screen. Get Cappy over here to where the next pole is. You can see him through the wall here. He is perfectly like right on the pole. I assume on this frame he just captured it. And then boom, capture the pole and fling it directly into bullet building. That is ridiculous. That one's crazy. Wow. All right, next up we have a 2-player one again. City Hall warp to People Room. This one, yeah, it's pretty long as well. Wait, what? Sorry. So they're putting Cappy somewhere to teleport. But how do they break this open? Did they do like a bonk cancel? What the hell was that? Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, we're not getting the swing in the breeze moon. That's interesting. Maybe it was... Maybe they got it in Night Metro or something, in theory. Wow, frame throw. Basically throwing Cappy on the first frame that Mario lands on the ground to avoid any fall stun. Alright, well, pretty simple, except how the hell did this happen? That's crazy. That is crazy. Alright. Approximately 2 trillion lag frames is the name of the next clip. That was very laggy. Okay, we're not getting the uproot. That's slow. Should have known. No music. Very awkward. That, it was really laggy too. Okay, wow. Spawned the moon early, but still got a moon clip. That is crazy. That is so crazy. I had to go to the bathroom though, so I'll be right back, and then we'll continue. This is nuts though. These are ridiculous. Damn. I fell in. All right. Well, let's continue. What's next? Shop to tower. Oh, a long one. Damn, okay. Okay, so we're seeing the same thing, but this is one player, so now taking the upper is faster. Jesus. Did they just clip? Oh, no, okay. For a second, I thought they clipped out. Whoa! 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 There's a lot to go over here, but we'll wait until the end. Whoa. I mean, we're going to see Maze clip here, which now is done in any percent, which absolutely blows my mind. What? Ah! Jesus. Okay, so to start, in the beginning's pretty normal. We've seen this. But nut clip, this is weird. Somehow they do a triple jump. I did not know it was even close to possible to make it up here. Then they spin pound into the nut. Not the normal setup, because obviously consistency doesn't matter, so they can do it however they want. Get the backflip. Clip out of bounds. And there's something about nut clip that maybe a lot of people don't realize just from watching. I'll see if it's like visible at all here. Okay, well, you know about this moon, the nut clip moon. Everyone's seen how to get it normal, I assume. Which is you break the rocks and it's inside a little box. And that box, you can get stuck inside. So when we do nut clip, it is done specifically in a way to avoid getting stuck inside that box. You grab the moon from the bottom and you make sure Mario drops below the box before you dive. Otherwise, we'll get stuck in. What they do here, not only do they not land on the side, but land on the back of the wall, which is a very, very small spot. But they get inside the box on purpose, do a backflip, and moon clip out of the box. So the same way that they clip with nut clip, although in a much harder way, it looks like, at least from what I can tell, they get inside the box. You can see they land, do a backflip, cap throw to clip out as they grab the moon. And it actually puts them in an even better spot to be able to just immediately jump out without having to do a cap bounce. Then we have the triple jump up here, which is insane. Roll all the way along. Don't lose any speed. And then here, there's like a ledge cancel or something for the fall stun. I don't know exactly what that is. Yeah, it looks like they get the fall stun all the way on the edge and then fall off. Kind of like a Smash Bros. Like fall stun in Melee. Or a stun cancel. Off the platform. That is absolutely insane. Then one of the hardest tricks in Odyssey that is actually done in runs. The maze clip, where you do that triple jump clip that we saw in Flooded Pipes earlier, but in a much harder spot to clip out. And then normally they would do a ground pound immediately down and roll cancel off of it. So hard, but obviously this is a TAS. So they're just going to perfectly dive while staying half inbounds and half out of bounds to the other platform. Going to Flower Road skip. And then this thing that sometimes just happens by accident, but obviously they know how to do it consistently and got it with the TAS, where you don't bonk on the nut, but somehow break it. You do like a, I guess like on the frame that you land, maybe you bonk on it, and that breaks it without actually bonking. I don't know how it works, but sometimes it just happens. It's always very surprising, but it's very fast. And then we just go to the tower. That is crazy. All right, well, next. City Hall skip. Oh, right. I forgot this is a thing now. Or it's a thing that can happen. I don't think this is done by anyone in actual speedruns, but you are technically able to skip all of the inside of City Hall. Grab this moon. Oh! Okay, yeah, that's never being done in runs. What? So the way that they went past these flies was even very specific. Every piece of movement has to be done in a specific way to get the flies to go exactly where you need. Bomb, bomb, bomb. That is just awesome, dude. That jump looks insanely hard to make as well. Oh my god. What moons do they make up with? I mean, it's one moon. It's literally just one moon. Wiggler fight double giggler. What is double giggler? Wait, we don't even do the clip? Or, oh no, the clip comes after this stuff. So I'm guessing they're going to do the clip, but I don't know what the double part. Never mind, they just... Okay, well, if you guys have seen in runs, people do like a damage clip to get out of this fight. Apparently, you don't even need that. What is this? Okay. Hi, Manti. Why does it get the checkpoint? That's for later. I mean, these TASes are like individual, you know, showcases, but they're also they're meant to be like what you could potentially do as part of a larger speedrun. So like getting that checkpoint on top of City Hall was important for later in the speedrun when they get to Day Metro. Oh, awesome, Bella. Oh, so they don't get Girder's sandwich earlier? Also, what is that? What is going on when you clip out of bounds in the Mecha Wiggler fight? There's just invisible... What? Wow, okay, so they managed to get 2 moons while out of bounds and not miss any cycles. What the hell? What in the hell was that? Jesus, dude. Jesus. All right. Let's see. Goomba Room and Snow Kingdom. Let's see it. So we're going to be doing ICC. Are they going to clip out of bounds? What? How did they get back out of bounds? What the hell was that? So this is ICC. It's a corner clip. You just clip into this corner, same as like leg clip or IP skip, something like that. But obviously they do it in an insane way. No setup, just goes straight out of bounds because it's a TAS. Oh my god, you see how fast they were spin pounding? Yeah, this input display does really show you why this is TAS only and not done by humans. All right. Rango Room. the secret moon in the Rango room. Wow. What the hell are these rolls? Jesus. No fall stun? That is really shocking. Oh, okay, I guess we're on the next one. Snowdram. All right, let's see the Snowdram TAS. Okay, so we don't even go on top of the Odyssey. Triple throw. Oh my god. That just makes me feel bad when I miss normal Snowdram. That there's a way harder version that's also doable. That's just ridiculous. Okay. Luncheon cheese room to magma room. So this one's going to be a little longer as well, yeah. Oh my god. Wait, that's crazy. What? Okay, we have Cappy up there. Wonder why. Okay, yeah, for triple throw. That's what I thought. Okay, we're going to be doing the trick jump across. I wonder if they're even going to get the secret block. Or no. Oh, wait. No, we're going to be getting the dive vaults, huh? Yeah, I forgot about this. This is like new theoretical strats that I think people like Tyrone are actually trying to start doing in runs. Just, wow. God. I mean, the nut movement is absolutely bonkers, or the turnip movement. That is crazy. And then yeah, the slope vaults are just ridiculous. I mean, Tyrone did this in Morph's video, not the in the Taskmaster 2. Jesus. At top level, SMO becomes top down. Yeah, yeah, that's kind of true. Bruncheon. Oh, Bruncheon. Okay, so this is early Luncheon Kingdom. How's the camera not locked? Wait, what? Oh, I see. Okay, so just to start, this is Bruncheon. You're trying to get from here to down there. It's really hard. Specifically, on 1.3, it's pretty much impossible, or less possible, because if you try to jump off the paint or off the island, you get bubbled and brought back, right? But for whatever reason, if you jump from the painting, which is why they grab the moon and go back to the painting, if the last place you stood was the painting, it doesn't bubble you for some reason. I don't know why. It makes the jump way harder, and I think it may be impossible in one player. I don't know if that's true. But in two player, like, it's possible. I'm not sure if this is the capture version or not, though. Perfect vector. Wish I could see it. Okay, yeah. They have to turn the camera down to manipulate the lava bubble. And then we grab this moon. That's insane. Jesus. Yeah, that's crazy. Wow. All right, now let's see Forks Room. We get the heart because, in theory, you took damage getting here. Not from Bruncheon. I believe this is from before. You had to take damage in order to get here. So they get that heart because the time it takes to get that heart is less than the time it takes to refill your health after grabbing a moon. Here, let me start it over. Oh my god, immediately grabbing the fork on the last possible frame. Jesus! Heart isn't faster anymore? Oh, interesting. Oh, okay. Inconspicuous activities in Luncheon Kingdom. It is just so quiet. Grab the Goomba without taking any damage. I assume again, yeah, because that is faster than not taking damage. Looks like this is the same thing as before, but now in 2-player mode. So it is even faster. Damn! Oh, wow. And during this, we're going to be grabbing the Pillar Moon. Huh! Look at those spin pounds go. That's like as fast as I do it. Very, like, oddly careful and slow to get up there. Oh, I think because it wasn't part of the test anymore. Wow. Okay. 2P unrestricted any percent. I don't know what unrestricted means. What? Oh, it means you can use assist mode. Huh. Very awkward without music, by the way. I'll just let it sit there. Very cool. Oh, Jesus Christ! Alright, multi-moon to Shard's room. Okay, Cappy's getting ready to capture something. Looks like the fire bro. Wow, we actually did the that moon. And now I guess, oh, well, we can't get that. That's not actually there. That's just part of the practice mod. Huh. So we capture the fire, bro. Frame 1. Oh, the moon is really there. It's just that the cutscene is slow. Okay, that makes sense. Somehow the spiny does not hit. Jeez Louise. Okay. Now we have escape. The Bowser escape sequence in any percent. Will I be implementing this in my own runs? Yeah, of course. Okay, so far it's just a perfect line forward. I don't know how much could be that different. They're obviously going to do 2DSS, but maybe there's some crazy version of 2DSS that's like TAS only. Yep, that was definitely different. Okay, now let's see pillars. Wow, how are they doing that? And they're going for the third pillar and the first pillar at the same time. That's crazy. And the fourth pillar. All without even breaking these first ones. What? He'd never even go to the back of the room. That is crazy. Okay, that's awesome. Oh, this is just all of Cap Kingdom. Okay. What the hell is it? Why is there like a trailer at the start? So this ends in a 207, I think it said. My best now, or my best before Switch 2 was a 119, or sorry, a 219. And now on Switch 2, it's a 217. Or 216? I don't remember. Whoa, wow, the running is faster than the rolling. That's crazy. We're getting as many coins as possible. And we're going to be doing, I believe, the start capture list. Or maybe the whole thing in this one. Okay, it's the whole thing. Because, you know, the cutscene for having to get the frog is so slow. We can't be doing that. That's way too slow. Jesus. Wow. What was that left side? I mean, that was barely even left side, dude. That was like upside. That's absolutely crazy. God damn. Okay, well, let's see mech. We're going to get to see the mech. Wow, this is like the longest one so far. Why does it have a trailer again? Who's making this? Zivler, why are you putting trailers for your TASes? Frog capture has never been required. Whoa! That was metal. What the hell is going on? What is going on? Oh my god, they don't even use the platform over there. Oh, right, for the one dive topper strat. Okay, now we're just flexing. Oh, sorry, I skipped the entire thing. Oh, I'm sure. Yeah, this is probably the one dive target acquired as well. Damn. Okay, well, I gotta see that Pokio section again. Just this. I just need to see this. Because what the hell was this? We're grabbing the tiniest little ledge. And then... Oh my god! That is just ridiculous. Wow. Oh, the festival. Okay, let's see the festival. I mean, how crazy can this be? I'm sure the jumping is doing probably nothing, but maybe it's doing something. I don't know. Does jumping actually make them faster? Is this like Celeste, where every time you jump, you're like saving a frame? Whoa, whoa, whoa! We're doing like super jumps. What is this? What? It's like a crouch super jump. Is this 1-2 player? It's a 1-1 player, I think. Oh! How do they do that? How do they turn around like that? That's not how Mario works. Yeah, I did not think this would be as interesting as it is. Okay, I like that little flex because I think that if you try to go too soon, you get like glitched out. So they did like, eh. Oh my god. Jeez Louise. Alright. Frogless V3 TAS minus 54 frames. Really, really cool name. I thought it was faster to get the second frog. Is that not a thing anymore? So this is the one-player version of what we saw earlier. Jesus Christ. It's always these up throw roll cancels into like a fence. You go insane. Damn. Okay. Captureless wooded tower in 22 seconds. Okay, we edited music over. We didn't want the actual audio, I guess. Banger. Crazy you can make that jump in one player. All right, well, cool. I might skip a couple. Some of these, well, I don't know. Let's see. What is this? The Jizo room in Bowser's Kingdom. What's up with this one? It's loading for 10. I feel like we could have cut the clip better. Whoa. Whoa. Damn. Okay. Fair enough. That was sick. We have like a lot of random ones. I actually, this one seems like it'll be interesting. We might be skipping around for a little here. What the? Whoa! Of course, we're not going to be using any captures. That would just be silly. Or sorry, any scarecrows. What? Didn't even look like they were close to that moon. Okay. And that's going fast. Whoa! Transparent lifts is sick. All right, I'll check out transparent lifts. All right, let's see it. Immediately we're doing a dram here. But an insane version of the dram. The down throw roll cancel without losing any speed. All right, let's see some invisible platforming. Jesus Christ. This was just funny because, like, if you saw the platforms, it probably wouldn't even look as crazy. But the fact that it's all invisible just makes it look absolutely nuts. That's awesome. All right. Then we got a bunch of Koopa free runnings. Let's check out all the Koopa free runnings. Why not? We'll wrap it up with the free runnings. What? How did they do that? Is the hitbox for the binoculars there? Because they do an up throw roll cancel, but usually in order for it to be like that, it has to hit something. How did that work? No, I don't know about QT rolls. Why would I know about QT rolls? Damn. Okay, just pretty solid. That up throw roll cancel is probably the only crazy part. We have Cascade Kingdom. Gonna be doing DSS. Oh, I'm sorry. They did a side flip off the DSS wall. How the hell do you do that? Oh my god. What in the hell? Okay, now Snow Kingdom. Never even capture the fish, huh? Damn. 215 stream streak, goddamn. They rolled upward. That's crazy. All right, Luncheon Kingdom. Oh, the slope vault. Oh my god. Whoa. Jeez Louise. That is crazy. My god. All right, Moon Kingdom. I'm gonna skip. I hate Moon Kingdom. Koopa free running is boring. All right. Oh! Oh! Oh my god. I need to see this again. Wow, getting a triple jump off there. I kind of wish they made it easier to see what the hell was going on, but yeah, you know, whatever. Wow, 1498. All right, Cap Kingdom. Whoa! Oh my god. Okay, I've seen this first frame throw, like I said earlier, throwing on the first frame that you land to cancel the false stun, but this second one, what? Kept so much speed. And then that double up throw. Oh my god. That's crazy. Bowser Kingdom is pretty lame too. So we'll go with the last one. This one was posted by Zach. Kaizo Darker Side Dormant. This is one of the Kaizo Darker Side sections. Following tasks are created entirely by Introl and Bella. Introl tasked everything until the first pipe. Bella tasked the capless section. And the pipe suck at the end. It's being uploaded to this channel purely so I can get more attention. Bars. This is a TAS. Okay. Oh, this section. This section was very cool. Whoa! Okay, you are not supposed to stand on the black, by the way. I guess they're hitting like the exact edge of the black and somehow living. Like over and over, dude. This is just cheating. I don't count it. It's cheating. Okay, got to get the timing. Unfortunately, they are on a bit of a cycle here. Can't go too fast. So you got to wait for the platform. Wow, that vault was sick. Oh, I remember this part. Oh. Damn. What? How did they... Hold on. They did a backflip, but like the wrong way. And still got the wall jump. That's crazy. I remember these black boxes had a weird hitbox. They're supposed to kill you if you touch them as well. But they do have a bit of a weird hitbox where... Like, or I guess Mario has like a weird hurt box is more accurate. Oh, damn. That was cool. I like that. 139.50. Damn. God damn. That is pretty bonkers. That is pretty bonkers. A whole checkpoint in 2 minutes. I mean, yeah, I have one more if you want. It better be good. It better be good. Your message will get deleted, but I'll watch it if you send the link. Oh, you DM'd. It was uploaded by you. That makes me trust it less. That it'll actually be good. All right. Hold on. Okay. That's better. Okay. What? What? Is that faster than getting the chest? What the hell is going on here? Is that really faster than just getting the chest win at the bottom? BTT now does outfit clip. Damn. Well, that's crazy. All right. Well, thanks, Zach, and I guess Bella for sending these over. Very cool. Damn. Yeah, TASes have changed a lot. I'm trying to remember, like, back. Let's see one back from the old video and see what that's like. Okay, so look at a side of Super. Okay, who the fuck? I hate when they do these automatic chapters. It's so annoying. You have to wait for the Harriet bubble to become vulnerable, and I'm guessing they get it on the Woods King. Let's check out Woods Kingdom. Now we got Wooded Kingdom from what I assume is entering the tower to finishing the kingdom on the Spiritless route. Ooh, the dive vault to start. Oh, beautiful. Look at that. See, they even do the capture. Now we do capture. They got Speedy Nut Boy. Dope shirt. Thanks, man. I still have it. My gosh. Oh my god, got the perfect angle so that Mario is immediately facing towards the door and you can just. Why does it sound like his voice is so restricted? He's like, it got the perfect angle so that they could dive towards the door. It's like I was holding back. Ooh, the dive vault to start. Oh, beautiful instant capture on the uproot. That part doesn't sound bad. They got Speedy Nut Boy. Oh my god. Gosh. They got Speedy Nut Boy. Oh my gosh. Anyways, that's it for the TASes. Oh my god. Oh god. What a reaction.